Hello all and welcome back to another live stream of Oxygen Not Included. Yesterday we made some progress on this asteroid. This new asteroid, this is day 2. I did do what I said I was going to do. I did all the cleanup and um, I did flag some things for disinfection, but they haven't really gotten around to it. But let's go ahead and get started. Our researchers are artists, so she's off doing that. And I've got my morning cup of coffee and looking forward to making some progress here. I did leave Jean, our resident cook and artist, making food the whole time while this was going on. So um, she managed to keep us in good edibles. I do have to make food storage sometime soon. Um, disable these. Check to make sure my mic isn't muted like it was yesterday. Oh, I did work on some of the settings in OBS. My sound filter was kind of messed up. I don't know why it was. My noise gate, it kept my mic live constantly, which was not good. So I did mess with that a bit. Hopefully got that fixed. Now, I'm not sure if the desktop audio is as quiet as my mixer shows. Hopefully you guys can hear it just fine. But let's get on with today's stuff. I am probably gonna hit this vacillator over here. Put somebody on that. I do need to reset my priorities a bit. So everything should be at basically a 7. I think somebody has food poisoning. Or are they just unhappy with eating dirt and water? I think they're just unhappy with eating dirt and water. Gotta kill that florb over there, but he is making free oxygen, whether it's polluted or not. Once we get up to that door, I think I just have to put in a bioscan, and I have to have 2. Actually, I could probably just go up a little bit further and go through doing that. Oh, it's chlorine. Ugh, I don't want to do the vacillator. I don't want to get chlorine in my base. Alright, let's do this area down here. Now I need to set up power, and it's gotta be a decent power setup. And I think I kind of want it low. So here's the storage that we were using. I just have it set to some common stuff, and then it just all dumps right in here. So there's literally tons and tons and tons of stuff in there. But at least it's not really bad on the decor. So they have positive decor in their bedrooms now. And they're getting bonuses from that. And eventually we'll have some good stuff out here too. How much metal do we have? Raw mineral. No, not raw metal. Raw metal ore, that's it. We have a lot more copper than we have iron. And copper's not that bad. So they'll hit that when they can. And I think I have to set my build priority to 9 again. Yeah, because I just reloaded. And I'm gonna send them off to attack that floor. Just because he's there. Too bad that they don't give you meat to eat, which probably is kind of disgusting because they come out of dirty toilets. But Gizmo Juggler, oh my lord, haven't seen you in a while over there on Twitch. How you been, man? Long time no see. I do see you online in Discord, I think. Sometimes, every once in a while, when I look at Discord. How have you been? Thanks for coming by. There's a low hum when you talk, but audio volume seems fine. A low hum? Really? That's a concern. I'm wondering if that's what was keeping my mic active yesterday, if there's just some sort of interference or something like that. I'm gonna have to check it out. I didn't notice it because I went back and listened to the stream a bit. I did see that link. Whoops. What's this? Twitch Analyze. Check the quality and stability of your Twitch TV stream with this free analyzer tool. Oh, what's this? All right. Go. Saw someone share this analyzer for volume recently. All right, let's check it out. Pretty cool. All right, so that looks good. Yeah, see, I was running, my settings were all wrong yesterday. I don't know what happened, how my settings all changed, but they changed to, excuse me, they changed to a lower FPS, which I actually ended up keeping that lower FPS, or not FPS, excuse me, resolution. I ended up keeping that lower resolution, I think, but for some reason it got knocked to 30 FPS, which it shouldn't have, and the bit rate was just terrible. So I put it back to where, because I know I use 6K bit rate with 60 frames per second. Food is decayed. Great. You don't actually need to be making food oh, you can't do anything else besides make food because I changed your priorities, right? Yeah, change it to that. All right. Low hum when I talk, though. Sure it's not my voice? It could be my voice. Alright, we need to find a place to set up power, and I was kind of hoping that I would have most of this water used by the time that happened. But I don't want to have power extremely close to the base. But I do need to mark out floors because, like, if I'm off later on, it drives me absolutely nuts. Alright, there we go. So what games have you been playing lately? Haven't seen you around at all. Oh, I don't have anybody who can dig that out. Actually, do I? Maybe. No. Yeah, they're both at 4-4. She's at 3-3. I can't spend any skill points in them until they get heavier with their decor surroundings. And nobody attacked that guy. But yeah, I did a stream of Breakpoint recently for the beta, and had a couple people show up, you know, some old viewers and stuff like that. Um, but when I did a rebroadcast of it, when I did a rerun of it on Twitch, it had like 50 people on the channel, and it just goes to show it's so hard to compete with larger streamers. You know, it's hard to get noticed, and when you do get noticed, people finally show up and the audience starts growing, but it's just hard to get to that point. And now that I'm not playing Breakpoint, people are off watching other stuff like Greedfall and stuff like that. Apparently, a lot of people are playing that. It didn't seem like very high quality to me. It didn't seem like it was immersive enough for me. Nobody's disinfecting. I'm just gonna turn that off. I don't want to see the icons. You get everything? I think so. Twitch is weird, and it's changing too, so you can't get comfortable. Yeah, it is changing, right? I mean, like, we just had, like, well, Facebook and Google, Facebook and YouTube are going through it, like, big time. Like, they just, oh, nobody can dig through that one block right there. So they can't get down there to do the, yeah. They just, I think it was just announced that they're doing a bunch of antitrust probes into Google and Facebook. So did I don't think so. Yeah, they can't dig through this stuff. Yeah, combat. All right. So they may have some trouble on their hands, you know? I'm not sure. They can't dig through that either. Okay, until I get the decor up, no, I'm not gonna be able to do that. Security versus privacy is always going to be a controversial topic. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I don't know what's going on right now with the politics in this country. I mean, they just seem like insane. Excuse me. Insane. Everything seems nuts to me right now. Maybe we go high instead? Or over here? I don't want to go over there. Down here. Oh, we can go down here. Oh, well, through the water? God, this is inconvenient. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna, put it up here. Somewhere. Yeah, it's like everything's being tied into, it's, you know what, I forget the name. It's the Baron one. I think it's the second to last one, the kind of like black and light gray one or whatever it is. Because it's not it says it doesn't have a lot of it doesn't have a lot of metals on it. But I think I went with metal rich, and I think that's why there's a ton of metals around. I think I went with geoactive metal rich. Lucky me, got a chlorine geyser right here. Completely useless. But there's rust. There's rust around, yeah. There's salt, rust. And I don't really use rust. So. Okay, sara. Metal rich also means there's more metals per square. Oh, does it really? I didn't know that. I did not know that. I could actually... I need to... No, I don't. I was gonna say, I need to find another source of water, but this one's taken forever to use. You know what I haven't seen? Aren't there usually Drekos in this biome? I was thinking that we would wait till later and then just find Drecos and use them for fibers, but I haven't seen any Drecos. Actually, I haven't even seen any life except for the hatches and the florbs that pop out of my toilet. Because I'm just terrible as far as maintenance goes. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna come over here and do a small power setup. Why are you suffocating? Oh, because you did the same thing you did before. How and why? Alright, can you put that there without killing yourself? Please? He did that before. That's why there was no corner there before. Alright, now do that one. Yeah, I didn't know that it meant... So when they mine out a metal square, it's gonna have more metal in it. Oh, they are pretty high, aren't they? 700 kilograms. Hmm. You know, it annoys me that they drop everything at the end of their shift, and I feel like that shouldn't be the case. Forgot to cancel that disinfect. I feel like that they should hold on to everything until next shift. But I think I understand why they do it. I think they do it because what if... I think after they sleep, I think it reassigns their jobs. Like it resets their priorities and stuff, so they may not go and do that job. This is one of those games where I read some wikis, watch other people play, but rarely tackle myself. Oh, yeah. Honestly, I have I think an 8-hour video in a small series on my channel, on my YouTube channel, with me playing it. And I was terrible, by the way. It was a bad situation and all around. I did terrible. But, yeah, I played it for a short period of time and then I kind of lost interest. But that was a pre-alpha. It was like way before release or even alpha release. I think it was... I think I had gotten the game from them for free or something. I don't remember. Anyways, I hadn't played it since then, and then I'd say about a month ago I went back and played it. I mean, I have my first game when I started playing it again got to about 11,000 cycles. We're at 49 on this game, and then I have another game that's just over 4,000 cycles. So I mean, you know, it's not hard if you follow the same kind of formula. Keep them happy, train their skills, do a lot of research, set up certain things. I mean, you'll do pretty good, you know. I did do the battery, didn't I? Yeah, I mean, I did do the metal for the battery. I did plenty of it. All right. So... I'm gonna set up a single cold gen to run this. That's it. I don't have the automation stuff. That's what I couldn't remember what I wanted to do in research. Let's just do the wire for now. I do need the wire. And I've got the right heavy watt wire. I think I will tie this in over here because I don't have the insulated wire, do I? Huh. Where's... Oh, there it is. Alright, well, I guess I'll wait on that then. Did I change her priorities off of research? No? Oh, no, she's researching. Oh, okay. Actually, I can use the basic wire on this, because it handles 1,000 watts. And... yeah, it looks like I can hook them all in. So it looks like it's less than 1,000 watts. Yeah. Who am I worried about digging? Probably Jean, right? Yeah, you can grab that tomorrow. Snazzy Suit will help a lot with his decor, since it gives him +5 decor. And that might average him up a bit, so I can actually give him super hard digging, and then we can get through all this stuff down here. We'll have to wait till tomorrow, I think, though. Oh, or not, it's Ruby. We can give her more research, so she can research faster. And also do geographical analysis, so that'll work. And by tomorrow, Jean should have... Wait, why is Jean cooking? Oh, because Jean's my cook. Maybe Harold should have the Snazzy Suit then. Alright, do what you're doing. And then unequip clothing. And then Harold. And then that way, hopefully his morale will go up. We'll give him super hard digging. Since Jean's our cook, we might need to have him cooking while we're building and digging. But we have no power right now because they're not running on the hamster wheels. Oxygen's looking good. It's over 1K. Well, yeah, it's over 1K. So yeah, now they're charging up these batteries too. I think these batteries have the same capacity as these, because they have half the capacity of the double battery, I think. And they produce way less heat. Or do they produce half the heat and have the same as the double? I don't remember. 20 kilojoules, 10 kilojoules. Okay, so these have double that. Maybe the double batteries... Yeah, okay, so yeah, they do have... These are... The double batteries are 40 kilojoules. So these are in the middle of those two. They're still double these, but... Research complete. Okay, so we have the automation wire. And we'll be able to set these up. So I want to get these to about 90%, and the low threshold should be 20%. And then copy settings. That's just the only thing to automate something. All right, so now we need water in this system to get these working. And then we'll get rid of these toilets. and then start infinitely generating water. We do need fiber soon, and if we want to start progressing these guys really good, because I need to put pictures on the walls to get to raise their average for decor. I also need to replace these sculptures eventually, but that's what I had at the time, and it worked. So I don't know if you know about the decor thing, but these are rooms, so they give like decor bonuses. So when they pass through a room, you know, like this that's defined in here and it's got a color on it, they get the bonus as long as they pass through the room. So I make them pass backwards and forth twice a day, getting up and going to sleep. And they get a decor bonus for the bedroom too, or the barracks. So, do we not have coal? Because I had a ton of coal up here. What happened to all my coal? Um, so what it is the decor bonus, yeah, basically lasts a day, right? The decor bonus is, I think it's an average of their decor throughout the day, like the places that they've been and worked throughout the day. And so it resets every day, I think. Or today's will count towards tomorrow. Um, okay, so these two went up because they were around each other, and Harold's wearing the suit, and I still can't give him super hard or super duper hard digging without putting him way over. And that hatch is stuck. He has nowhere to dig. He has nowhere to burrow. All right, let's get some water into. I wish you could rotate these, but you can't. That's the input. That's the output. So we want to send this. We're gonna have to like swim in like pea water, and then power. And we'll set that up, and then we're gonna put a switch here. Just so wait, do we have the automation? Okay, so we don't have the automation. Usually I'll use like a hydro sensor or something. Actually, wait. There is a hydro sensor. I can use a hydro sensor. Cancel the switch. And normally you'll put that underwater. It detects if it's above or below a certain point. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use it up here to switch it down here. So it doesn't matter. That will probably push us over the 1,000 mark. Yeah, see, they're going to have to get wet. It's alright though. So once I get the water in here, I have to get coal. That gen. I didn't realize I didn't have coal. I do have coal. So why aren't they putting it in there? Huh. Have it at 9. It's kind of strange to me. they should be really down with putting coal in there. I don't know. Oh, so yeah, as far as decor goes, the higher their average decor, um, the more skills you can teach them without them getting stressed out. You could teach them, like I could go in there and teach them skills, right? But it'll put them at a decor or decor deficit, will cause them more and more stress every day. So the more you teach them, the more fancy stuff that they want around. And the reason why I'm putting this hydro sensor in here, I could put the hydro sensor down here and be like, okay, if you detect less than 1 kilogram of fluid in this block, turn off the pump automatically. But I'm putting it up here because I can just click on it and switch it back and forth to turn it off myself, not wait for a duplicate to disable the pump or whatever. I think it's morale, but decor contributes to that. Well, if you go into like the skills up here, yeah, it's morale, but the morale need is affected by it's affected by their morale is affected by the decor. No, I don't have showers yet. I mean, I do have them unlocked, but until I get a large quantity of water saved up, um I'm not going to use them because they think they're an even trade. They just cause electricity. So um okay, so I'm seeding the filter. Oh, they put coal in. Oh, good. All right. And now it's feeding the bathrooms. And one will be Harold's. This one will be Jean's. And this one will be Ruby's. So this is working. So I have them dumping the polluted water down here. Oh, something hatched. They must have put one of the eggs in there. Oh, you know what? Kill that thing before it eats all my stuff. Yeah, there we go. Now we have meat. So, I do have a nice setup to set up a kitchen research station like right next to each other that I was working on, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that in this one. See, so yeah, they're dumping the polluted water in here. Polluted water is getting pumped up, filtered, and then it's gonna get stored in here, the surplus. See, so now they can all go to the bathroom. Now they can all wash their hands. And now they can all eat their dirt and water bars. Yum! Tasty. I never understood why the hatchlings sleep and the hatches don't. Ah, more coal. Okay, so we have room for another person down here. And I think I was waiting for something. A rancher or something like that. I don't know. Haven't altogether decided. So once this tank fills up, I'm gonna have to send this pipe somewhere. See, so now I can turn that off without worrying about them getting soggy feet or waiting for them to get to it. And you're still making food. Maybe I should actually try to do the kitchen thing. Or I can't, because I really don't have a lot of room to do anything. Until I can dig. Oh, you're up to 7. Okay, I think I need one more. No, that's enough. So let's make him our super duper hard digger. Another achievement. Actually, let's see what's over here. Okay, yeah, it's 90. Oh, and he can get down here to do the power, but I don't really need you to do that. We don't need to go too far lower. Actually, it might be a good idea to go lower, right? Because, like, we need to get some of this carbon dioxide to drop. I kind of need to get rid of this water, though. So that tank's already half full. So wait, how are you... two of you? Oh, because there was... abyssalite in the way. No? There was obsidian in the way? I guess so. Wait, how was some obsidian... or some... oh, it's the obsidian. Okay, never mind. Yeah, there was obsidian in the way. Granite, igneous rock, iron... I would really like to find a natural gas geyser, like right over there. Let's... oh, I needed the insulated wire. Or at least I do eventually, so I might as well do it now. And that'll carry 2,000 watts. And give me access to the transformers. Or one transformer at least. So the showers help with a lot of things, and I think especially morale. But they seem I think they put you at a water deficit. I think so, like with the bathrooms actually produce more water than they consume, which is great. And I think sinks just transform the water the same amount into polluted water. But I think showers use more than they produce, or maybe it just or maybe it's an even trade. And well, I could put in showers actually, because I could just make it part of that whole system. Actually, I could do some like tricky thing like right in here where I put the showers in, close it off, make them go out that way, and put a ladder up and down right here. And in this large shower room, make it a nature reserve. What's this? 120 times. Yeah, that'd be fine. I could go over here, here, put a door in there, put a door in there, door in there, door in there, a door here. Or actually, I wouldn't even need doors. I could just make this one big room. As long as I had a gap somewhere to connect them, like here. And I could just put straight across, straight across, straight across, straight across, and just have a gap right here. Someone's sick. Oh, him. Her. Ruby Dooby. Doesn't seem like there's a lot over here. That's very cold in that rust biome. There's not a lot over here, but it's solid. It's solid stuff, especially this granite. Like, all this granite is, like, great. Because later I'm gonna do hatch farms, and hatches love granite. Stone hatches, anyways. Do regular hatches eat granite? I don't know. Wait, where did... That came out as refined iron? The hell? Huh. I thought that only happened up in space. How far away am I from the bottom? Oh boy. Pretty far. Alright, let's... Alright, that should be... I have no idea what the top is. Thank God I got back out of that before the save. I'm not sure if I'm decentered. It didn't say misaligned pod or whatever, or miscalculated pod. So I'm not sure what that means, because like I've said, I've only played a couple of games since way back when, before all this, you know, the custom things were a thing. So like a lot of it, I know like the miscalculated pod location or whatever puts you out of center of the asteroid. But I think I'm pretty much center of the asteroid because it didn't say that this time. All right, so I just got the insulated wires. Yeah, and this is what you use to make the thingamabob. Oh, you know what? Let's get that now because I want to make a mess hall because that'll help with the core too. So, mafic rock. Oh boy, I thought this was only up by the surface. That's gonna be make things very difficult for a while because when you get to the surface, like all the 500-degree stuff is called like regolith and mafic. Okay, I was confused by all the abyssalite obsidian or whatever to the left of your base. Yeah, this is it looks like neutronium, excuse me, right? Yeah, it's one of the things look different on this asteroid than I'm used to. Keep digging. I don't see anything yet. Like, there's nothing to see here. More research done. Let's give Jean super hard digging too. And she's got a 7 of 5, so what about astronomy? Give her 2 more science. Or decorating? Nah, it's science. The decorating would have put her at a deficit. There are these nosh sprout plants which make nosh beans, and I think that makes tofu. But I've never seen them before. See, so there's this iron, and then there's this iron. Oh, this is the ore, and this is the refined metal. Oh. Alright. It's cool that you can mine the refined metal. Like, I don't know if you've been up to the surface of the asteroid before, but when you're up there, you're making rockets and stuff. The meteor showers are pretty horrendous, but there's a lot of times that they'll drop different refined metals, and it can be pretty good. It can be pretty helpful. So this is working out well already. I think what I want to do is move the water off to the side into a colder biome. More coal. I always love more coal. We have 7.1 tons of it. I've had more. So I guess I'm gonna dig all this out until I see something interesting. And then we'll just have to use all this space. It's like one of the pitfalls I fall into all the time is that I dig out a lot of space and it has a lot of oxygenation requirement, but there's nothing interesting. And I'm looking for like interesting stuff. But it's nice not to have them running on hamster wheels right now. Oh, we got the thing assembled, right? So we can actually, let's not deconstruct these. Why are the tables blinking? Which tables? Do you mean these things up here? The batteries? Means they're active, but oh, you mean these over here? It's because I have these disabled. I basically they're to reduce stress, but I have 0% stress, but they take 240 watts a piece, and I just have one power cable coming off of them, and I just disabled them. I just have them for the room bonus, so when then they pass through. I mean, there's no time anytime soon am I going to be making 200. What is this? 1,000 watts available for them to get massages? Like, at no point. Oh, there's a geyser. Alright, let's cheat it. Copper volcano. Definitely not something I'm interested in right now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm researching the... Oh, I already finished researching it. I want to put it here. So let's move this stuff over. No. Gonna have to go around that. Alright. And then we'll put the mess hall in here. I like it. I like to kind of keep it centralized to the bedrooms because they eat in the mess hall and then run to their bedrooms real fast. Well, all right. Can they do large? I don't think they can do large stuff right now, like the marble ones. I don't have 6 people, so that'll do. But I think when we get marble statues, the two block wide ones, I think one on each side will be just fine. We can get rid of these two middle ones. And then we'll have 4 barracks here, 4 barracks here. And it'll just cover everybody. They can all eat in one room. I don't really need more net mesh bars right now, and I don't need more refined ore, so, or refined metal, so I'm just gonna leave those. So in my 11K one, I used the mini air pumps, and I used vacuum brakes throughout my base, and it was like amazing because temperature can't pass through a vacuum. So I would have like uh, a tile. I would have a long 1 tile wide space with the 1x2 mini air pump in there. I would pump everything out, make the space in between that, or in between a vacuum, so temperature wouldn't be able to pass. And I use that to insulate my base because insulation blocks just didn't seem like they were cutting it. Physics, yeah. It took forever though. Like it was like so long. It took me, and so like I had geysers and stuff like that that I had capped, and, but they were still bleeding heat like crazy. So I had to like do just like a square on the inside of the insulation blocks of vacuum, and that way, you know, nothing could get in or out. And it was just like, see, that's one thing that I don't like is that I have this here because that's gonna get in the way. It's gonna get completely in the way. And there's not exactly a great use for chlorine. So like a chlorine geyser is just, or a chlorine gas vent is just completely useless to me. It's like the only time I ever use it is like when I want to kill the germs in water. That's the only time. So they've got their mess hall bonus now. Yeah. And I'm just gonna have them open the doors to save them time. Because they still get the room bonuses with the doors open. So. What research do we want to do next? We don't have anybody who can do ranching, so whatever. We can research that later, right? Pathogen diagnostics. Might need that electrolyzer pretty soon, but here's insulated tile, which we probably could use. The high pressure gas vent's always kind of used. The only thing I use out of this one is the insulated tile. Like I never use the icy fan, the ice maker, or the space heater. Like I never use that stuff. But I do need this gas reservoir, so let's go ahead and do that. Then I'll do this one. I'll never use carpeted tile. Actually, carpeted tiles, that'd be nice for the bedrooms, wouldn't it? I never used it before. But yeah, this one I will do next because I want them to get suits. Then I'll make some suits. They'll be able to go out and do that stuff. There's the marble block that I was talking about. I'm going to research this to here. All right. You get it. I don't like digging out all this space because it's just more space to oxygenate, but I mean, what can you do? I might actually, if it's not too hot down here, I might actually dig down, drop the water way down, put some air tiles above it, so the carbon dioxide can fall down and get hit by these algae terrariums, like a couple of algae terrariums down there. What's that? That is liquid chlorine. Oh, there's Drecos. Nice. Minus 38.5 degrees. Oh, and there's a Prince Puffed? Squeaky Puffed. It is cold as hell over there. But at least we found something interesting. And we know where there's a Dreco now. Chilly. Yeah, very chilly. Right? Maybe I should do that sooner rather than later. I appreciate you share my belief. Hell is cold. Hell yeah, it is cold. That's ethanol? What the hell is this game doing? Minus 1.3 degrees Fahrenheit. How is that liquid? Oh, ethanol is like gas, am I thinking? Petroleum. Alright, let's not take this too far. Ethanol. Another Dreco. Polluted water. Well, that's a lot of ethanol, actually. There's like a lake over here. That's so weird. I've never seen it before. I was looking around for more geysers I may have missed. I don't think there is, though. Yeah, see, this carbon dioxide may be getting a little out of control. Maybe I should work on dropping the water down. Just makes them run farther, though. I was hoping that, like, this water has barely gone down. Like, it's only gone down that far. I don't know. We'll live when they... with them going that far, I guess. Gonna eat anything off of my floor. Sand. Oh, he's got ranching. And he's a vomiter, so that means he's not gonna beat on stuff. And he's got digging and ranching. Let's take... Wait, what did I print? Oh, did I print sand? Ah! Tried to click him before I started to regret it. Ah! I wanted to dig him. Oh well. I was actually going to take him because it was +3 husbandry. That doesn't matter, I guess. That's quite a bit of ethanol. What if that's normal? It's such a weird biome. With nosh sprouts and trecos and puffs and ethanol and liquid chlorine? So weird. I do like the massive amount of granite though, because stone hatches. I'm taking it that's bleached stone, I just can't see it. Alright, so we're doing a little bit of exploring. So, I do want to make a carbon dioxide pit. At the same time, I do want to get those metals. But, I think we'll do it... We'll start it over here. Let's just move it down a bit so they can't do it. That sounded like a finish. Yep. Get suits. So right in here somewhere, we'll just have our water in here somewhere. Probably they can actually reach that. Don't do that. That's what I do. No, don't make it out of sandstone, please. That'll never hold water. Alright. I'm guessing we'll start here. And then we'll just go down as we go. And then just set these priorities to 5. So they don't do them right away. I don't think they're gonna find any here, but still want them to finish. Ice. Looted ice. Well, that's why it's so cold. That explains a lot. I wonder if there's something at the center of these, or if it's just all ice. Can't breathe already, huh? Too much carbon dioxide. Wolframite. Oh, there's wolframite in here. Oh, that's a limited resource, like supposedly. But I saw a video saying that it was polluted ice. Yeah. It just makes polluted water. But I saw a video saying that wolframite was a limited resource, and then I got it on one of my planets, so I was just running back and forth picking up wolframite for a longest time to make tungsten. Was it? What was I was making something out of it. I forget what it makes. Oh, there's a buried object there. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of these guys. I want squeaky puffed. Wonder what makes squeaky puffs. Carbon dioxide, maybe? They look like they're holding the breath the whole time. Huh. Animals actually don't breathe. They do starve, like if they require certain gases, like normal puffs require polluted oxygen. So if they don't get it after a certain amount of time, they just starve. Terrible. I have food rot. Rotten mush bar. What's everybody at? Oh, 11. Alrighty. And each one of you have skill point. I could go with improved carrying so they can carry more, but I'm not sure that... I think I'll leave it for now. I don't like to spend skill points unless I need them. The green ones eat chlorine, I think. Oh, do they? I don't know. I don't have any chlorine in here, though. I have polluted oxygen, ethanol, carbon dioxide, and nosh sprouts. Oh, you guys are done. Sit over here, look. Don't start there. Maybe here? That's sandstone. That's not gonna last long. But yeah. Right there. Food shortage. Our artist is not doing her stuff and you can do your cooking. Please. She going? Yes. Okay, good. Not much of anybody's doing anything. It's just because I don't have the people for the amount of stuff I have to do. I mean, I should technically have one or two more duplicates at the moment, but I mean, whatever. More research. Food shortage again. Even though she's just cooking more food. Oh, is it because, you know what? It might be because these fools are eating it. They might have eaten more. But they only eat once a day, so whatever. They make coal. Do hatches eat granite? Regular hatches. Never checked. Because there's tons of granite. Where did you suddenly disappear there? Wild, happy, unreachable, burrowed. Why did you like deliver no coal? Like you didn't even move the. Never mind. That's gonna run out of coal. Oh, is it because I'm doing the cooking and the research at the same time? I don't know. But a wood should sure be nice. Where's the consumable ore? If somebody would deliver. I have 9.9 tons coal somewhere? Okay. Where is that coal? In there. And there. And there. And there. And there. And there. I need to pick up somebody else pretty quick. That way stuff will... because it's taking them too long with only 3. There's too many jobs. Cannot dig. Some of these are terrible. I do like the idea of a Drecklet though. A little bug-eyed Drecklet. Ugly. I'm just gonna leave him right there. Maybe we'll get around to making a Drecklet farm, but I have no hydrogen, so shearing him is gonna be useless. I mean, he'll grow and I'll be able to shear him once. Until I get hydrogen, he's not gonna recover his pelt. And we're more concerned about carbon dioxide and digging out the pit, which is fine. I'm gonna leave research for a bit so we can recover on food. Oh, did I? Oops. Yeah, somebody can dig down there too, by the way. Sometimes I wish there was a fast. Doesn't seem to be a lot of plants on this rock. Yeah, it doesn't really, does there? I mean, there's a little bit of buried muckroot, which I can't farm. More muckroot, no farming. Nosh beans like crazy, right? And whatever the hell Dasha salt vine is. Nosh sprouts. Yeah, there's just really... I think I picked up a bunch of seeds, though, from the initial starting area, which had a bunch of plants. But, I mean, that's not very important. I mean, I can get most of it from... Oh, I just realized I'm going to move that water down, like, immediately if I dig that out. Or that out. Okay. Yeah, so like in the small little starting biome that I had, there was some stuff in there, but I can always just like wait it out and get it from the printing prod. I'm just glad there's dirt because that way I can do mush bars. Yeah, that was a near miss. I almost flooded the entire basement down there. Alright, dig all that out. My researcher's my artist, right? Yeah. Should be. See, when I have to give him double arrow up and make it priority 9, that bothers me. It just means that... Yeah, there she goes. It just means that like I messed up the priority somewhere. Good choice. I don't know why you were down there digging. Oh god, look at... Hell no. Oh, it's because she's got terrible skills. Forgot about that. Not a decorator. Just kind of like crammed her into that position. So she was making these like weird nose pickers. Another weird nose picker. Eventually her skill will go up. Like I'll just like deconstruct these, get the stuff back, remake them, and have her do them again. Eventually her skill will go up. Yeah, there's one creativity. We'll go from crude to just... Nope. Still crude. Well, ugly. Like, what is that? It's terrible. You just knocked out part of it and called it a crude an abstract sculpture? That's what you did? Yeah, you better be disappointed in yourself. Ugly as hell. God. You failed on all of them, lady. Ooh, that is a amazing decor in there, though. The super bright decor in there. I guess those crude statues still helped. We need snazzy suits for the rest of them to help out with the core. See how he like has this like thing around him? So he gives off the +5 to core within a range, or was it him? Wow, she's not wearing one, but she's doing that. It's like she's wearing a snazzy suit, which she's not. Is she? No. He's wearing it. Hmm. That's strange. Yeah, they don't have high standards for art at all. Oh, you know what? I need to make refrigerators. Oh, you build it and then just start going in right in to mess it up, huh? Actually, I don't know if the quality of the statue affects its decor bonus, because like when we were looking at the core, that was like super bright decor in there, right? I don't even think they have to like sculpt it. Look how bright that is. Oh, the abstract sculptures +18. Okay, so this in the center they both hit. Both of those abstract sculptures. That's so weird because like it counts from over there. So it says +54 abstract sculpture. There's 3 within range of right here. So it's I thought it was just that part that's lighting up above it. But apparently from like oh, at this last table there's only a couple in range. In the center though they're all in range. It max I think the max is 120. Yeah, maximum decor. That's good. Alright, I'm just gonna let her go do her thing. I really need to do like a food storage place. And typically I would do it here. But we'll have to move all these machines. Like they always make those weird noises. Did we get a 4th guy? No. I thought we got a 4th person. No, I guess I forgot to click on him. We're waiting for the he's actually not that bad. But we were waiting for a rancher, right? I think we were waiting on a rancher. I think the briar seeds. Oh, you're so ugly. So I don't think that we need these batteries. But I do want to do food storage. Oh, did I do the I have everything out of order now in my head. Oh, we did do it. Nice. There is power going down here, so we can put the O2s down here. Add one. Oh, I unlocked the auto sweeper? I didn't even realize. Alright. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to... These are just going to be here to be the just-in-case scenario. And I'm not really making the wires tidy or anything like that. And then we're gonna put our food storage like right here. And it's not even gonna be big food storage. Ugh, we have to get that power out of there. Oh, there's the conductive wire. So that could be a nice upgrade to over here. Actually, I plan on cutting this all off from everything else, so that doesn't really matter. Kill that stuff. Alright, so while they do all that stuff. Seriously? See, what kind of idiocy? Can... There we go. Where do I want to send this? Actually, you know what? We'll just send it straight up. How's that? Oh, that is unreachable, isn't it? There it goes. All right. Oh, and you're just gonna leave it. That's gonna just be left running now. Damn it. All night, sucking down the batteries. Just saying. Son of a... It's just gonna displace the oxygen and overpressure the vent. Damn it. Actually, I'm gonna pause this really quick and I'm gonna go use the bathroom and I will be right back if you guys don't mind. I will see you in 1 minute. Right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. Put a water cooler in your mess hall, you'll have to turn it into a great hall for a better bonus. You will turn it to a great hall for a better bonus. Does a water cooler count? Does it give you enough decor? I think it has to have a plus 20 decor, right? This is a plus 10. I don't know. Yeah, okay. I don't want to overfill these. Of course you're gonna get soggy feet. Just went through water. Yep, okay, so it takes 3, right? Do you need a building that gives plus 20 decor on its own? How is it short on food? I have 8.9k. Yeah, Wiki says it's one item with 20 plus. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, this should be enough. All right. Yep, it's down to the MCGs already. I don't know how, but... This will be a vacuum in a minute. There it goes. Vacuum. Make sure that they don't... Okay, good. Alright. Alright, so we were looking for a rancher. Actually, that's really nice. Not bad. Ugly Crier, not bad. Can't cook. That's fine. He's good. Welcome to the colony, Abe. Did I assign them to... No, I didn't. Alright, so this is Ruby. So let's make Ruby assigned to hers. And this is Jean. And this is... well, Harold, of course. Why are you... Why did you choose that to do? Why aren't you... Weird. Alright. Where are all your stuff? Who's idle and why? Oh, you're idle. Abe, why aren't you doing anything? Yeah, you're sopping wet because everybody's gonna be sopping wet now from now on because your food's behind water. Abe shouldn't be doing decorating, he shouldn't be doing researching, and he shouldn't be doing cooking. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, you stay on cooking because from now on, food don't go bad. Alright. Let's clean up some stuff. Anything in there? No. Gonna do cleanup of all this garbage. Yep. So now we should get all the food put in there. And it should all not go bad. It's a vacuum, right? Because it says the temperature's going up. It's not going, the percentage isn't going down though. It's not at the moment. There is food poisoning germs, but... Oh, the food poisoning germs are going up. Huh. That's crazy. I'm not worried about it. It's like one of the things I don't concern myself with is like the diseases because it just would drive me absolutely batty. Alright, well, I guess it's another cleanup session. It's kind of like less than entertaining. Oh, he assigned himself to a table. Cool. Ebe. His morale's 8 already? Wow. That's impressive. So we're gonna be he's gonna be doing critter ranching. Her research is basically done. Mediocre artwork quality. I mean, we've already given her art fundamentals. Would it be worth giving her this or waiting for somebody? Might as well. Right, we can always shake her up, get rid of it. Now, as far as this goes, we can give them improved carry so they can carry a bunch more, or we can split them off now. So we can put one on improved construction and then the other one on tinkering. And I think that's what we're going to do. And then that way we can build a lot of the stuff we're researching. I think to make conveyors you need mechanical engineering or whatever it is. What is not storable over here? Abyssalite. Because we didn't add it? Or clothing in there, that's fine. Ha. So there's storage available for everything, right? Yeah. So for Jean, I took off her sweeping before. Wait, that's not right. Yeah, sweep. And then what is tidying sweeping too? Yeah. And the reason why I did that was so she would just, no matter what, focus on cooking. And then we're just going to have her focus just on cooking. Up, the Drecklet is a grown up now. Do I want to... I don't want to like do any research at the moment because I want them to finish picking up all this stuff. There's so much of it. The only real way to make it in this game is to keep everybody sane, and the only way to do that is to be constantly picking up stuff. Although I will put that on forever. Because we're gonna need lime for steel later on. Like, really bad. I'm gonna need to turn these off soon too. I need to get this finished so the water falls down, and then what we can do is I can actually pipe that out of there, down into there. So I can get rid of this. You choose to... I told you to sweep. Like, why is... How did that get on your priority list? I must have it at 9. Yesterday, it took me like... so I did the 2-hour stream. And we had so much stuff lying around, I started doing sweeping just like this, right? And it took me something between 30 and 50 cycles offline of just having Gene do food and letting them do the sweeping to get it all done. It was ridiculous the amount of resources that we mined just out of this small little area right here. Even with the little pockets of air that we had, it was just so much resources. It took them forever. And I may do that now. I mean, I do want to play a lot more, but I'm not really sure it's very entertaining. You just drop a mush bar down here? Jerk. Yeah, strategy guys recommend a dedicated forager dupe from the start. You mean sweeper? Or you're talking about just leave this stuff, like, drives me nuts. Are you talking about a sweeper or a dedicated cook? Forager. What that mean? Dedicated digger? Oh yeah, the tidy ear. Yeah. We're not taking another dupe. Not right now. Take a baby Drecklet though. We don't have a rancher, but he'll get there. I think the husbandry skill itself just lengthens the amount of time on the grooming station buff. One of the things I was trying to do in one of my previous maps was to do the, what is it, 400 kcal, 400,000 kcals of critter meat before cycle 100, and then I just was like, forget it. I'm not dealing with it. I've done so many of the achievements on the other one. I think I just missed a couple, but these are just the ones I've gotten on this one. I've already gotten them already. Otherwise it would pop up a little Steam thing down here because they're Steam achievements. I've gotten most of them. I think I'm missing 7. But the weird thing is that there's one up here. See, I did the Great Escape. And then I did this one, like there are prerequisites for it, but it didn't count. And I was like, what? Like, everything was checked off, but I didn't get the Steam achievement for it. So I was just like, whatever. I'm not doing the achievements anymore. There's another one where you have to, like, go to another planet and catch a gassy moo and hope you also get the seed of the plant that it eats. and I think it only lives in liquid chlorine. I'm just, and it's a floating like cow thing, and it's just like I saw the mechanics of other people doing it, and I was just like, this, yeah, it's not my thing. I'm not gonna bend over backwards the way they. I saw that like they had a huge trouble just doing it, and it wasn't because they made it difficult on purpose. It's just that the way the mechanics of the game made it difficult. So like when you capture creatures from other planets, they come and like the gassy moo would just pop out and you can't wrangle it because it's in the air. It's just like, and then it's like when you're up on the surface of the asteroid, it's a huge space, and then they just fly around up there, and it's just how the hell do you get it? You know, such a pain. I'm sure it would be a lot easier with like lures, creature lures, critter lures, and like jetpacks, but like jetpacks are broken right now. They're super laggy. Like I noticed that in my like the playthrough where I got just over 11,000, and also in my one where I was just over 4,000. I thought maybe that it was just something to do with my that I had been playing for so long on the 11,000 one, so I made them in the 4,000 one, and they were fine at first, and then all of a sudden they just went to like the whole game went to hell. Like it dropped like my frame. Sometimes it would drop my frame rate down to single digit numbers, and I'm playing on a 244 hertz monitor. You know what I mean? It's, I mean, like right now my frame rate's at 61, 59, whatever, blah blah blah, right? But I think that's where it caps out. But that should be nothing. That's like a fourth of what my video card and my monitor can run at. So I would think I would be able to handle 60 no problem at all. But like when I got those jetpacks, man, holy crow. The game just like did not like the, I think it's the pathing calculations. She's sick as hell. I need a doctor eventually. What was the I need a couple of, what were the other ones that I needed? I needed a, I guess I don't really need a dedicated decorator anymore. Pathfinding is difficult. With jetpacks especially, like no, the normal suits are fine, but the jetpacks apparently are absolutely horrible to deal with in this game because they can fly. So the paths that they can take is like way more difficult. I did my thesis on pathfinding. Are you serious? You did a college thesis on pathfinding in video game programming? I've been thinking about making my own video game, like honestly, because if you go on to like Steam and stuff like that, like people nowadays are hyped over like the most mediocre stuff, right? They're hyped over the most mediocre stuff because basically the industry is just, they're like the AAA titles aren't, the only reason why they're AAA is because the companies are AAA. I mean, the content, the dedication, the passion is just doesn't feel like it's there. But with indie devs, it is, it's definitely there. But some of these indie devs just make some of the worst games. Some of them are good though. More a general implementation, but it took most of my info from video game research. HPA. What's HPA stand for? Oh, they have so much more stuff to pick up. You know, what if I just she's our researcher and decorator. Yes. He's our cook. So what if I just used Ruby and Harold and I just leave him sweeping? Wait. What if I... Okay. So priorities. What if I take sweeping off of Harold? So I can use him to... The sweeping? Yeah. And then I use Harold to dig. Hierarchical pathfinding A-star. Ah. So he should be able to dig this. But I don't want anybody else to do this. What? Okay, so yeah. Alright. So they're all doing that, and he's doing this. Alright, good. Because I want to make progress on this while they're doing that. I don't want it to be completely boring on my stream. There's so much copper over here. It's amazing. Now, see, I wonder if real life is carrying over this game accurately, because copper is supposed to be great for, like, heat conduction and thermal capacity, but I'm not sure. I think in this game, aluminum is way better than everything else. I don't think I've seen aluminum. What was that? Didn't even see it. Yeah, see, they're not even messing with this now because they're doing all that sweeping. Oh, I guess he had starving or something? Because he just went up there to eat. That's really weird. Isn't there like an info panel you can open on pretty much anything in the game? You can go up to this book up here and open up details for like a lot of this stuff. A lot of stuff. What I wish is like some of the stuff up here would hang around longer when you're in fast speed. It'd take him forever to cut through all that, but that's fine because like at least we're making progress, right? Oh, they're eating raw meat. Because I haven't cooked it. Or set up a way to cook it. I'm kind of fine with them not messing with the algae terrariums right now because like all it would do is give us more polluted water. And that's getting kind of full. This is slowly filling up, but this would definitely fill that up really fast. Because I don't think this is... I think it only holds 6 blocks of water. $5 million, and oh, it's going down. Still has 5 million germs in it. Doesn't matter though with the way we're piping it through. Oh, curative tablets. We'll take that because somebody is sick. Or they were. They're not sick anymore. Okay, well, if they get food poisoning again, they'll take tablets and be cured. I hope his digging skills go up because, like, it takes him forever. Oh, damn. All right, let's take bets. What is this? What do you think it is? Let's see. Polluted oxygen, maybe. um, I hope it's nat gas. Hydrogen would be nice. I think hydrogen would be better than nat gas. Cool steam vent. Damn. Damn, that kind of stinks. Man, it's not active. So it's not giving off any heat yet. Actually, it's not too bad because it's down here by where we kind of wanted to put our power. And it'll produce water for us. Is that another? I can't really see. No, there's no way there's two that close to each other, right? Cool steam vent. So that's what, 200 degrees Celsius? I think it's 200 degrees Celsius. $210 degrees Fahrenheit. That's what it is. Oh, you can hear it. What I meant, if you click on any copper square, there's a book button in the header of the bottom right of the panel that brings up the relevant encyclopedia entry with the heat conductivity at all. Oh. Oh, right here, you mean? Yeah, I've never paid attention to that. I had to open the game to check. The heat conductivity is 2.5. Isn't lower better? Oh my god, it's BTU by blah 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 blah. Hey, liquidates at 100 degrees Fahrenheit or 2000 degrees Fahrenheit. I guess it's soft, so it's probably not great for radiant piping, but supposedly it's great at transferring heat. I don't know. At certain temperatures, let's see, as far as I know, the only viable things in industry are copper and gold. And gold's way more expensive than copper, right? So, like, that's why if you look into your computer, you have a huge copper spline heatsink on your CPU. Yeah, they are not messing with this stuff up here. I don't really need the deodorizers down here, but and the oxygen's killing off the germs up here. Well, I don't know if it is, can't tell. I guess this is pretty nice, but the problem is that it is going to kill on heat if I break it open. So I'm probably gonna have to stop here for a while, like at that level. And not dig it out. Igneous rock. Igneous rock. The whole, I mean, this just, I hate biomes like this that have all these little holes and pits and stuff because it's just confusing. Like, you look at it and there's so many different types of things, and most of it's just a waste with, like, exotic gases in there. And it's like, argh. There's, like, not enough gases to use for anything, but just enough to, like, mess your base up. So unhappy. Yeah, they're gonna be picking that stuff up forever. She should be cooking constantly. He should be digging down here, and then the other two should just be picking stuff up. Oh, look, something hatched. Now you got a little baby annoying thing. Sometimes those things, I hate them. I hate the little animals because it's just like, they're so resource intensive. But I had literally 1,000 tons in my very last game. Not my very last, the one before that. The 4K one, like 1,000 tons of coal because all I did was use stone hatches. I had like 7 or 8 full stone hatch farms with 7 hatches in each one, and then a kill room. So if anything went over, it would auto wrangle them into there, and I just killed them, and then ate them. But so much coal. It was crazy because originally I had just regular hatch farms, and I was feeding them dirt, and I didn't realize that you can run out of dirt. And when you run out of dirt, it's hard to like do like a few things like research and stuff like that. Like, I had no idea, like I didn't even think about ever running out of dirt. And then I realized that I had no dirt in my map. I was like, oh snap, they ate all my dirt. And I needed dirt. And yeah, it kind of sucks. But I mean, I was also making mush bars forever, like I am right now. I'm making mush bars right now, but I should last a couple of 100 cycles off of the initial dirt that you pick up. But when I get the rancher up and running, I'm gonna farm out some stone hatches and feed them probably granite and igneous, because there seems to be tons of that on this map. Look at all this granite. So yeah, I'll dig down to here at this point, and then we'll stop just to avoid that. If I need to get past it, I'll just go down this side. Volcano land, lava land, bedrock. That's going really well. Oh, every time I look over here, this looks like it's like filling up more. The germs are going nuts. Hopefully these guys will lay eggs, so they at least stay alive. Because I don't want to have to go into like Chlorine,ville down on the lower left to pick up some more of them. And I'm not going to use a liquid tepidizer down here. I really don't feel like doing that. And like, oh yeah, I remember. We, as well as needing, oh, now I forget what the other thing we need. But one was a doctor. We needed a doctor. Not right now, though. And she's a pretty good doctor. It's not that bad. Damn, I don't have another room ready. I don't have everything organized to have another room ready. Like, I need to like make rooms over here and then move this stuff, or well, move that stuff and then make rooms over there. But I'm just not ready for it yet. It's all right though. Oh, he dug it out already. So we'll do this strip, then this strip, and then we'll dig this out, drop the water down. Probably end up moving this water over there too. We should probably sweep all this stuff before we drop the water down though, right? It'll be a pain. Yeah, you just ate coal and, or ate granite, didn't you? Or maybe they don't eat granite. They don't eat granite. But they're wild, right? Wild. Wild. Alright, so they'll just keep laying eggs. They should just keep laying eggs, and that'll keep them there. And then at some point, I think I give them, what is it that they... Sedimentary rock, I think, makes them... Makes them stone hatches. And then the stone hatches eat the granite and the igneous rock? I think. How is this like so dark up here and so light down there? Oh, because it's like less than half the grams. Okay. So what was it? It was a doctor and something else I needed. Or did I already say that I needed a doctor? Could be losing my mind here. I need a doctor and something else. Uh-oh. Wait, I saw that. You're stressed. Why are you stressed? Whoa. Why are you so stressed? You're fine on morale. Why is she stressed? She shouldn't be getting stressed. Oh, she's doing the collecting, that's, or the sweeping, that's why. Well, what's her stress reaction? Binge eater. Huh. That sounds like a bad thing. Um. But what's that? Oh, did they add those? I've never seen those before. So that's morning or something? I don't know. Oh, I didn't want to add another schedule. Whoops. All right. Let's hope that that will help. What is that crazy stuff that she was just doing there? Let's see if it goes up to 63. I think it might be the sopping wet. I went down to 61. Why is she digging? Oh, look, there's somebody else stressed. Harold is now getting stressed. Why is she down here? Why isn't she sweeping? What is that crazy, like, thing she's doing? What the hell is that? See, is it because he's down here? Yeah, she's like getting freaked out because they're down here. That's Ruby. Yeah, I have no idea what. That's honestly kind of stupid looking. Alright, I'm just gonna let them recover for a while. Look at that. What the hell is that? Yeah, see, now he's getting stressed. Why is he getting stressed? No, he's not. What? Why are they acting... Okay, so they're all acting like they're stressed out, but they're not. Oh. No, when they stand there and then they throw their hands out, they throw both their hands out. That is so weird. What is going on there? Oh, it's so ugly. So in one of my playthroughs, like when I had to do the 20 derps, the 20 duplicants, I made a room. Um, just as stressed. Vitals. And she's getting a super morale bonus. No diseases. They've all got food. I think it might be glitched. Her stress is still going up, even though her morale is way high. Like, it's 3 higher than what she needs. $64. See, he just did that thing where he shakes his head, puts his hands in his mouth, shakes his head, and then puts his hands out. That means that he doesn't want to do what he's about to do. And he's hungry. How is he hungry? He just ate. Hungry, just ate. Hungry, but they just ate. And why did she just get a skill point? Or what? Or an attribute increase? And they're not eating. But they're hungry. Nope. Hungry. But not eating. This drives me nuts because like on the, it's almost like they're not reaching the food, but you just saw them at the food, right? But like I've had like games where my base was huge, covered almost the entire map. They would be late getting there, but they would still eat what they need to eat and sleep. So I'm giving her extra downtime because of the stress. She's got like +3 morale because of her schedule. So she made it down to 57. 56. 57. Wait, what just happened there? Harold's going up now. I think it's just because they're sweeping, honestly. It's because they're doing this work. Why is there water here? I don't remember there being water here. It doesn't make a lot of sense. It's like suddenly something isn't giving them the morale bonus. Now it's down to 55. I don't get it. 54. What? Wait, is there something that's just really ugly? I wonder if it's, you know what? It might be them passing through this. Total decor minus 452. That might be it. Whoops. Oh, that's gonna stop the dispensers from working, isn't it? Hmm. See, they can pass through one square, so I can't like put one here and here, and then expect that to block them because it won't. They'll just go straight up. See, that's what it is. I think that's what it is. I think that's what's stressing them out. They're running through there. Yeah, they're going and standing in there. They're not supposed to. What to do? Hmm. There's nothing I can really do about that, right? It's not going to work if I do that, is it? Is it going to drop a rate here? Or did it drop it? No. Well, there's one right there. Yeah, it's dropping them over here. Dupes are so stupid. What am I supposed to do about that? Hmm. I think when they're not sweeping, they'll be fine. I mean, it's going down now, but I think that's the thing, is that I'm using two. Yeah, see, they just ran straight through it, so that's gonna it's gonna crater their decor, right? The morale. I'm using two tiles instead of one, and the reason why I'm using two tiles is because everything's in even numbers. There's no one center tile, so it would look weird having them having just one. And if I put it down an extra tile, they can still get up two tiles. I would have to put it down three tiles, and then would they still be able to reach it when they need the stuff for construction? I don't know. I don't know, but they rarely run through there. So, I mean, they're doing it now because of sweeping and because they. I don't know. Why did he go down there and then climb up that way? It made no sense. Like, he could have gone straight through there, which would have been way more pleasant for him, but. Whatever. I'm. I can tell you're gonna get yourself trapped. I can already tell you're gonna get yourself trapped somehow. You're gonna do something super stupid, just like that. And all this stuff needs to be swept. Swept. Sweeped. It's not even a word. Sweeped. That's what it is, though. They're running through the supply pit. See, I had a good idea before on, but I just kind of didn't want to do it that way. Basically, I've been wanting to keep the dirt balls for the possibility of doing reserves down the center, but what I had was I had an open block right here, and then I had open straight up and down here, and I had a wall here, and then they would drop this, like they would come and they would drop the stuff and it would fall down, so they could access it from here, but they couldn't run through it. And in hindsight, that's probably what I should have done, but I've been trying to keep the dirt balls so I could use pips to plant. We should probably get rid of these too because they're tanking the decor in this area. And I just wanted to save them in case something went wrong with the bathrooms. But that's just not gonna... I mean, the bathrooms should keep themselves going until they fill up. Like, until it fills up. That's why I need to get this done. Oh, they're done. Alright, there's liquid down there that doesn't have any place to go. That's probably water. Is there any other stuff getting swept? Alright, so what we'll do is we'll do this. Oh, nighttime already? Really? No, morning. Okay. What is here that doesn't have a place? Polluted dirt? Doesn't polluted dirt go here? Okay. Yes, it does. Alright, and what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna, dump water straight back here. So we can dump out those things. So now once we sweep out all this stuff so they don't drown themselves trying to get it later on, we'll dump the water down here, get the carbon dioxide down here. Probably somewhere around in this area we'll put some tiles and then put down some algae terrariums or something. Try to convert the carbon dioxide back into oxygen. Just whatever we can do to handle the carbon dioxide because it's just a little too close to our base. So what I was talking about with that right there, let me explain, is that I had the top floor and then I had the bottom floor and then I had this thing just like that, right? And then bam, whoops, like this. And like that. And then what they do is they'd come along on the ladder and then dump the stuff in there. It would get kicked out. It would drop in here, which they can't get in here, and there's no way for them to run through here. The only problem that I was seeing was that the center would be kind of a waste. You know what I mean? I don't know. And now it's kind of... Actually, it's not too late to move it. I can move that stuff without having them do that stuff with doors. It'll be in a little bit or a while, but I don't even think I have the doors yet. Oh, I might have the doors. Where are the doors? There they are. Yeah, with the mechanized airlocks, you can use those to kind of cheaty move stuff. If you use automation timers, the buffers, I think it is. I don't think I have those yet. No. But they won't take long. I always end up doing this, like doing a carbon dioxide pit on all my bases, because early game it's just the easiest way. Because carbon dioxide sinks. Oh, you are working. Okay. So my stress is down to 27, so putting her on that schedule helped. But she's not going to be on there for long. I do not tolerate laziness. Oh, I was going to say before, in my other thing I had 20 dupes, right? So like after I got the 20 dupes for the achievement, I made a one-way door up out in space in a vacuum, and gave the extra people that I didn't like move to commands to the room, which locked them in there in a vacuum, and I just waited for him to die. It was so evil. It's just like that's what I do with people who are destructive. Like, because I can't stand it. Like, I can't. I just. It's so easy for me to hate these little derps that it's just like if you do anything I can't tolerate, I'm just gonna send you through a one-way door and just like leave you there until you die. Do I have proximity on? No. Exactly. Into the dark corner of endless space with you, sir. Let's take the. Let's see. Wow, divers lung decreased air consumption, slow and decreased science, and can't do That's fine. Oh, he's destructive though. His name's Meep. Jerk. Yeah, I'm just gonna take these. Yeah, like I was saying before, is like in that 8-hour stream that I did in the pre-alpha of this game, like straight up nonstop. These dudes were all over my algae distillers or algae deoxidizers or whatever they are. Like I had two, and bam, 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 bam. Like I looked over and they had broken both of them. So I fixed one, and then I go and I tell them to go fix the other one. And by the time they reached the second one to fix it, the dude was beaten on the first one. And it was back and forth constantly, and there was no venting bonus. I'm not sure what they call it, like de-stress. Like after they trip out now, supposedly, like the ugly criers do some ugly crying, like really ugly, ugly crying. It's so ugly, and after they do that, it kind of knocks them down. I think 25 or 30 stress or something like that. So they kind of unsnap. You know what I mean? Like they get it out of their system and they're fine. They're a little bit better. But like these dudes were getting nothing. They were not having algae deoxidizers. They did not want to. They did not want to breathe. And I'm sure it was just like the pre-alpha. Anyway, so I had people puking and peeing everywhere. Like I filled up this giant chasm below my face with puke and pee. Like it's so bad. So what I decided to do at some point was I made a game with nothing but pukers and peers. And the floors, like all the floors were mesh tile. And I just stressed everybody out, and I lived like the entire colony lived off of puke and pee. Like it was for the entire game. Everybody was drinking and making food with puke and pee. Like that's all it was. I was so gross. I was so nasty, and I only took them if they were if they puked like stress pukers, and they had small bladders. I didn't make them bathrooms, and I took them if they were immune to food poisoning, because like they were eating their own puke and pee. It was so gross. Sounds like a dormitory. It sounds like college. Yeah, it was so bad. It was just so bad. It was like the worst thing. Like, yeah. See, I'm about tired. Pleasant chit chat, huh? All right. Yeah, moving you back over here, Ruby, because you're gonna start doing some work, because this is just like if these people start like if they start getting stressed out like nonstop, I will. I will. Where is that? I wonder if I have it. I'll either shake them up and wipe their skills. Is it under medicine, maybe? I don't know. I might not have it. It's like the last thing I always get. I think it's so useless, but it's actually useful for people who are like babies. I thought I already had it because I thought I got it with something like, oh yeah, I do already have it. The skill scrubber. It basically shakes them up for half a day and they forget all their assigned skills and gives them and it refunds their skill points. And then that way they have like all this extra morale and then I just don't use them for anything. They're just like babies, they're useless. And it's because like even though her morale is higher than her requirement, she shouldn't be getting stressed out. Like she shouldn't. The indication that something's wrong is her morale going below her requirement, or her morale requirement getting. You know what I mean? Like her morale need going below what her morale is. That you know what I mean? So like if you go into vitals, the left number should be lower than the right number. That's the only time they should be getting stress. Because her number was 13 and her morale requirement or whatever is 10. There's like no way. There's no way at all she should have been gaining stress. Like even going through here, see that just an idiot. It should there if that's affecting the morale so much, their morale should take a dive in that number, but it doesn't. I guess. I don't know. Hey, go stand in it, Ruby. Idiot. Bless your little nut. But like, I'll do all sorts of things. When things get annoying and I think they're just glitched, I will kill them. I will skill scrub them. I will not use them for anything. I will just, you know what I mean? And I do that a lot in this game because it's just if somebody's too fidgety, I got too much to deal with. You know what I mean? You got too much to deal with managing the base, and if somebody is fiddly or glitched, then you might as well just get rid of them and get somebody new. It's just not. It's not worth it. And they're not real people. They're not real beings. So, but they're easy to dislike. I'll tell you that. They are that easy to dislike. Oh, jeez, I hate this. Look at what this does. You see what this does? I hate it. I hate the autosave glitch. Oh, there's some stuff down here too. Because they pick it up and drop it at the end of their shift. But honestly, if I want to be able to access this stuff again, I have to get it out of here before I drop the water down. And this is almost out of the water. And our food's really not going up a lot. It's not like I'm stacking up on food really quick. What are my temperatures looking at? Not that bad, right? 90 degrees Fahrenheit over here. Because of this dude. 86. I wonder if there's any anti-entropic. I read somewhere you can mitigate the autosave freeze by disabling lowering quality of the time-lapse replay and settings. I don't even care about the time-lapse replay. Where would I even see that? Options, game. You mean just disable it? We'll see, because like, dude, when you have a massive base, right? And you're trying to like mark a pipe or something like that, or a tile for deconstruction, if you click at the wrong time or if you're dragging and it auto saves, oh my god. Like my and you know what? My dupes don't do anything I tell them to do in my large bases. They don't do anything. But like if you get the autosave glitch and it mistakenly marks your base as like as deconstruct, those motherfuckers are on it. Excuse my bad French. They are right on top of that job. You know what I mean? They won't like go and repair an oxygen generation because no, they don't care about breathing. But if it's time to what happened there? Oh, is somebody starving suddenly? Yeah, I don't think these mush bars are gonna work because like they're not eating them. Like I don't think they're getting enough calories from the mush bars, so we're gonna have to do a farm soon. Anyways, but like if it mistakenly marks your base as deconstruction, like these people will come out of the woodwork and be on top of that. I had them disassemble like almost my entire central storage at one point because I did use storage. Um, and they like disassembled like without me noticing for like 10 seconds. They disassembled like 50 storage bins. There was crap everywhere. They disassembled pipes, wires, floors, ceilings. Like it was ridiculous. Like and then like the only reason why I knew that they had done it is because it came up with the bloop bloop, you know, the little bubble sound up in the upper left corner, and it said somebody was idle. And I looked over there, and he's standing there where my central storage was, on a single tile, and I was like, "What the?" Like I was like, "Where's all my storage?" And it was all in a pile on the floor, like 4 floors down. Like they ran in, were like, and then gone. Like I was like, what the hell is going on? But it happens, and like sometimes, like what you'll be doing is you'll go in and you'll choose a liquid pipe, and then you'll be like laying it out in a line, and the autosave will happen, right? And then when the autosave finishes, you'll have like a line of a diagonal line of pipe like all the way down through your map. It's like what the it's like how is this a thing? Like why how is this not removed? Still destructive, but Ellie, my baby, the doctor. Do we really need a doctor though? I mean, maybe not. Not right now, but she's good, right? Look at that. Yeah. Oh, and she's beautiful. Look at that lower lip and those teeth like chiclets. Like, oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, Ellie. Oh yeah. Do your yoga. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe. Okay, this is just, I'm a sick person. We won't talk about that. I'm cutting that out of the YouTube video. No, I'm not. I don't care. We don't need a doctor right now. And honestly, I don't really feel like putting together more bedrooms. Not right now. Not with like this mess that's going on over here. I actually think I'm gonna put all the bedrooms over here on one side. And I think I'm just gonna do 2 more. And I think I usually like to run with 8 duplicates. But I think I'm just gonna do the 2 more and stick with that for a good long while. Surprisingly, we've only gone like 40 cycles since I started the stream. Have I been live for like what, 3 hours? 4 hours? How long have I been live? Oops. Okay, I don't know. I have no idea. I forget how to tell. Oh, uptime. Yeah, that's the command. Oh yeah, so we've been we've been live for 3 hours. I actually probably should call it here soon because even at 2 hours, that's a long time for a YouTube video for people to watch. People tend to prefer like 10-minute videos. It's I always go way over that. Like I have like videos on my YouTube that are 12 hours long. Was I get a surprising number of views on them too, actually. People don't mind so much, I guess. So yeah, I wonder how it would be if I did like all of the. See, that was still pretty bad. If I did all the dorms on one side and then like the different sections for work on the other. So I need like research, a kitchen. Actually, the kitchen will probably go here because the food's right there. And I could probably go up here and do the neural vacillator too. Oh, and since I don't have the bathrooms for this, I can move that up here, right? Where? Somewhere? Yeah. But yeah, I'll probably have my water processing off on the sides of this. Yeah, go stand in it, stupid. If that makes you miserable. It's the worst though that they can't carry that much, and then like there's so much stuff there. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call the stream and pick this up again tomorrow. Just to keep the time down on the videos. And I'll probably let them clean this up off camera. There's not much, but I mean, there's still the stuff up here, right? So that's gonna take a while too. But yeah, I think I'll do that. Anyways, thank you everybody for coming by, for any follows, subscribes, and thank you Gizmo for hanging around. I haven't talked to you in a while. You should hit me up. Let me know what games you're playing. I'll be checking my Discord. If anybody's watching this video and you haven't found my Discord, you can always find it in the description of my Twitch channel, Oninous. I will see you soon, Gizmo, especially if you come around tomorrow. I'll be streaming tomorrow. All right? All right, I will catch you all later. And again, thank you very much.